Hi class, trust you are doing good today. So it's another day. Hmm? Before I talk about the lessons of today, who can quickly give me a summary of what we studied last week? Is there anybody? Yeah, anybody really? Please. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Is there anybody who can try? Anybody else who can try? Alright. Yeah, all good. All good. So our lesson for today is all about engaging with digital storytelling. It's a very interesting topic, and I believe we will learn one thing or the other in this topic. So I will quickly give a summary of what we study for this particular lesson. We'll discuss what we do is that we'll discuss the elements of a story, focusing on the narrative structure and the devices we'll be using. So the devices we'll be using are our computers, our technology devices actually, our computers or tablets. Yes, they'll be permitted to use for this particular lesson. We also provide example of effective digital stories and analyze their components together. Alright. So these are what we'll be doing. The materials we'll be reading for this lesson. Alright. Then now we talk about the objectives of this lesson. So the objective of this lesson is that we'll talk on how students will be able, right? Students will be able to students will be able to create and present a digital storytelling project that effectively communicates a theme using appropriate technology, demonstrating their understanding of narrative structure. Alright. So that's our objective for this particular course. Nevertheless, we'll talk also on how the instructions will be given. The instructions I will give you is to ask two students to think of a memorable story from their life, your life experiences. Any memorable story that you had during childhood, okay? Yeah. It could be a funny incident, it could be a lesson learned, it could be a significant event that happened in your life. So that's why when I said this will be interesting, this lesson will be interesting, it's going to be very interesting, alright? So you would give me, I'll just select some few students who will be able to tell me experience of their life story, of what they experienced and the lesson for them in there, alright? So we'll also talk on, you'll give 2 minutes, I'll give 2 minutes to jot down a brief summary of their story. Your story is going to be in 2 to 3 sentences. Also, I'll have students pair up and take turns sharing their stories with their partners for 2 minutes each. But how? Wow, this is going to be so lovely. So who is willing to do this? Who is willing? I hope you find it interesting, right? Yeah, it's going to be a fun day, alright? So let's also talk on, after we have had students share with their partners for some 2 to 3 minutes, we also have after sharing and asking each other, we will provide one positive comment about their partner's story. So after that, you provide a positive comment about the story or what you've learned from your partner's story. Okay. So the purpose of this activity, alright, is to have prior knowledge, alright, about storytelling and set the stage for digital storytelling. So don't forget that this is a listening comprehension, right? This is a listening comprehension. So rather than last time we talked on using audio clips to listen to the story of Lila the Latinx, right? So this time around, you'll be listening to each other's story, alright, which will help you, that's really listening. So we'll talk on how to improve on to use digital, okay, to improve on this story using technology. So go to the instructions I'll be giving you all for this. Now I think I talked about the instruction. Yeah. So I will go ahead and give a guided practice with this. So what I will do is I will ask you students to work in pairs. You outline the digital story projects using a graphic organizer. Okay. Is there any question about any please? Hope you're cool. Okay, so we proceed. I'll provide examples of themes. You will provide examples of themes. Help them brainstorm ideas. Right? So you provide each other with the theme, the themes of your story. That's what I'm actually saying. The themes of your story. Then next is that we're going to circulate the classroom to monitor progress, offering support and asking guided questions to deepen the thinking of you all. So I'll put an example for this particular practice. I will ask, how does your choice of visual support your team? Okay, is anybody I don't understand from you? Any question? Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you that for our activity, we are going to circulate the class. Like, you guys work in pair, you all work in pair. Alright, then I'll be the one I'll give you guys a task to do, then I will monitor your progress of the tasks you're doing, observing. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Then we have the next, students will create their digital stories using a chosen technology platform. Good we go, whatever platform, right? So we will set clear expectations. We must provide narrative structure, alright, using at least 2 devices and engage the audience. And lastly, we have assessment. Assessment, will assess the students. Students will be assessed here on their digital story presentation using group that evaluate clarity, use of technology engagement, and the effective application of narrative techniques. Wow, this is wonderful. So the key points of this is that you understand narrative structures, you'll be able to identify using devices like actors, pathos, all those devices, alright. You make use of effective use of technology in your presentations. That's the aim of this assessment. Then you talk on the importance of audience engagement in storytelling. So it's going to be an interesting activity, and I trust you all will enjoy. Okay, so we have come to the end of our lessons for today. So till we meet next class, alright. Have a lovely day.